What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games and welcome back to another Epic 7 video. And in today's video we are going over the latest updates to the game because there's a lot of updates, a lot of really good updates, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it. And so yeah, let's get into the updates. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing if you guys are new, and let's go and talk about all the changes that are coming. Alright guys, so as you can see here, with the update, we have a new hero. Keisei, I think that's how you pronounce her name. If I'm mispronouncing it, please let me know down in the comment section. She is a new character being added to the regular pool. She's not a limited character or anything like that. I really like her character design a lot. And yeah, she is a new ice thief that's being added. Now, just because I like the character design doesn't mean that like I'm actually going to really go for her, because she's made for PvP. That's what she's made for. Alright, so Keisei is an ice elemental thief who can not only interrupt enemies but also be a threat even to enemies specialized in defense or barriers. Alright, so basically she is a counter to characters like DN and Armin, who put barriers onto the entire party. So that's you know, that's great, but that doesn't really do me too much in most other content except for PvP. Granted, there are some fights, you know, where the enemies will put barriers and all that stuff. So yeah, she'd be useful in that. But let's go over her skills. That way you can see why I feel this way. So anyways, her first skill is Full Moon Scythe. Attacks with the scythe, damage dealt increased by 70% if target is covered by a barrier. Second skill, Dark Scar. It's an active skill, cooldown 4 turns, attacks all enemies with a scythe, penetrates defense by 60% if caster is stealth. Now, there's an artifact that I have. I don't remember what it's called, but if you remember, if you guys know the name of the artifact, put it in the comment section. But there's an artifact that every time you kill an enemy, the character goes stealth. So that would be a really good artifact for her, because she's gonna do more damage when she's stealth. Okay, now. And honestly, the artifact that comes with her banner, I don't like. And we'll go into that when we get there. Her third skill, Nocturne. Cooldown is 5 turns. Before awakening, leaps towards the enemy to attack before granting stealth to the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to caster's current health. After awakening, leaps towards the enemy to attack, increasing skill cooldown by 2 turns before granting stealth to the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to caster's current health. So basically she's based off of health. So that's good, because if you're going to be running her in PvP, the more health you have, the better off you are, because you're going to make you kind of sort of pseudo tanky, which is always a really nice thing. So now the artifact, let's get to the artifact that's on the banner. It's called Alexa's Basket. 20% chance to grant increased attack and critical hit chance to the caster for 1 turn at the end of the turn. I don't like that. I don't like it because there's other artifacts that will increase your attack, or there's other, like, without any conditions, or there's other artifacts that have better conditions where it's like if you have less health, or like if your health is under 50%, you get increased attack, you get increased speed, things like that. So it's always going to be granted if you're under like 50% health, or like there's better conditions that are easily met, as opposed to this one, which it's like RNG. Okay, level max, which means that you need to get 1 of these artifacts and then 5 dupes. Level max, 40% chance to grant increased attack and critical hit chance to the caster for 1 turn at the end of the turn. Again, still don't like it, because 60% of the time this artifact is not going to be working. So not a fan of that at all. The artifact also works in Small Miracle side story that you'll get extra event resources. So that's a good thing, I guess. Another thing that we're getting is Keisei side story, which is like a New Year's celebration or a New Year's side story. It gives you these right here, the New Year's gifts. So you go ahead and you go turn those in and get rewards. There's also reputation for you to go ahead and farm. Basically, I would say just try to farm this out in like 1 or 2 days and then go back to the Christmas event, because the Christmas event is a better event than this one. So yeah, we also have a new area for the raid opening. Those of you guys who are running the raid, I actually haven't started running the raid yet. So there's a new area that's open to get more rewards or better rewards and things of that nature. So that's really cool. If you want to read up on everything here, like I said, that will be in the link will be in the description for you guys to check out. You know, there's going to be new equipment to farm in there, which is like the Greater Lost equipment. I just call it Greater Lost because it says Greater Lost, Warrior Sword, Warrior's Helm, so on and so forth. One of the following for the sets, you get resistance, speed, attack, or immunity. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. I would actually probably take speed and attack, to be honest with you. The immunity set's not too bad though. And then you also get a fighter's ring for a very low chance, or low chance it says, and it's a defensive ring with random sets or random stats for the subsets. Or substats, I should say. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit. It looks like that we're also going to get currency that you go ahead and exchange to the logistics officer. And you get these items right here. So, again, the link will be in the description. Going down, I want to skip a little bit because I don't want this to be an overly long video, and I want to talk about this a little bit. The equipment level equipment's changed the way that it's displayed. So, there's no longer tiers. Instead, it's levels. And I actually really like this because you can get a tier 6, but then get another tier 6, and you're like, well, which one's better? And you don't know right offhand until you start leveling it up. So right off the bat, you'll know because now there's level ranges. And I think that's a big quality of life change as far as equipment goes, especially if you like to farm equipment out like myself. I actually like to spend time farming equipment. I probably shouldn't do that, but that's just something that I do. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Supporters memory imprint display. They've changed that a little bit, so now we get to see the imprints that whether or not the support that we're using has any imprints unlocked. So that's actually really good. I like that. I'm a fan. Thank you so much for adding that, so we know, hey, we're gonna get a bonus to our stats and whatever from running this character that this person has, because they have extra dupes of that character. So that's good. I'm glad they did that. And then there's a whole bunch of other bugs and stuff that they're fixing. Let's see here. Dev notes. So Abyss changes. Now, here's something that I like. Okay. They are nerfing Abyss. They are decreasing the attack and health of all Abyss monsters by 5% next week. I like that. I'm a fan because it makes it a little bit easier to run because the difficulty does jump up quite a bit. All right, so it just makes it a little bit easier just to run everything. And then it looks like Guild Wars and the chatting function is going to be delayed a little bit. You can read the entire note. Again, link in the description for you guys. See, this is something that I really enjoy because I like the fact that the developers are really active with the community. It's it means a lot because there's a lot of games out there where the developers just like, here's the game, we'll push updates, we won't talk to you, we won't keep you in the loop for nothing. And these guys actually keep us in the loop for everything, and I really like that. So thank you to the developers for keeping us updated with everything. The last thing that there is, we're not going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about it in another video, but there's a new Moonlight pack. I'll save that for another video because now I'm gonna rant a little bit. But anyways, that's the updates for today, and let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. What you guys think about the updates and everything like that. I think a lot of these updates are really good. I actually like them. I don't know if I want to be like summoning like crazy for Keisei, but I might throw a couple singles at her. I throw a couple singles at her. Dance, Keisei, dance! Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button and subscribing. You guys are new. I'll catch you all in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.